Gavin Bertram here, doing another exciting video. Today's video, however, is going to be episode 1 in a new series called We Talkin' Pipes. Starting us off with the first video, I'm going to be unboxing my brand new Meerschaum pipe. Very excited. Pour yourselves a whiskey and let's get into the video. Scotch. Okay, so a little bit of backstory. I and my brother are mostly cigar smokers. Well, I should say we were mostly cigar smokers, but ever since we came to Korea, we noticed it's very cold, and pipes are very interesting because they're similar to cigars in the fact that it's all natural tobacco, but the tobacco flavors just taste really good in the winter. So therefore, over the last couple of years, my brother and I have slowly been getting into pipes. I read a couple of books, well, I should say I'm reading a couple of books. I'm halfway through Richard Carlton Hacker's The Ultimate Pipe book. And I also am about halfway through another pipe book called The Perfect Smoke. Damn it, my iPad battery died. Anyway, The Perfect Smoke I'm reading on my iPad, but the Ultimate Pipe book, I couldn't seem to find it on an ebook, so I had to purchase a vintage copy, and oh my god, just look at this thing. This is what you want in your library. This is super vintage, published in the 80s, and I love this picture of Richard Carlton Hacker in the back. As you can see there, I don't think anyone is killing it quite as hard as he was in the 80s. Great book. I love it because it gives the history of pipes as well as a bunch of information about pipes on how to smoke and all that good stuff. I was a history major and I love reading that kind of stuff. Anyway, I started getting into briar pipes, but then I soon, searching the internet and reading these books, I soon discovered Meerschaum pipes. So I purchased this AKB Meerschaum pipe. And voila, check that out. I loved this pipe, but it wasn't perfect. So as you can see, it's broken. It's not the pipe bowl or the stem that's broken. It's the little plastic screw in. You would have to screw the stem in, and I was never a big fan of that. And the little plastic thing broke. And this is a very small pipe. It's about 5 inches. So I bought these, which are replacements to putting in the stem, but these are too big. These are meant for like a full-sized pipe. So in the last year, I've been Meerschaum pipeless. Very, very sad. Because I love this thing. It smoked very cool and it started to color really nicely. I need to get this fixed, but I don't know where to buy it. Another thing I was not particularly stoked about is the build quality on this thing just isn't that great. I bought it for only $110, $105, something like that. It was pretty cheap for a Meerschaum, which is why I picked it up, because I thought Meerschaums were gonna be expensive, but they aren't really. It's actually about the same as a hand-carved briar pipe, if not cheaper. Anyway, but the build quality wasn't that good. You could see the hole that was drilled through the stem isn't particularly straight. It kind of wiggles a little bit, and it's not in the middle of the stem. It's a little bit to the side. So I mentally noted that I need to buy a new Meerschaum pipe. And then I got married. So on October 5th, I got married to my beautiful Korean wife, and then we went on our honeymoon. And I just got back from my honeymoon. It was a very long, fun and ambitious honeymoon. We went to Europe and we went to America, and one of our stops in Europe was Amsterdam. And while I was in Amsterdam, I went to the Amsterdam Pipe Museum, which was fantastic. Super, super fun little museum packed with super interesting pipes from all different kinds of cultures, all the way back like 1,000 years to some ancient tribes in South America. Very, very interesting. The tour guide was super knowledgeable, super friendly, and it was a very reasonable price. So if you ever get a chance, I highly recommend it. Anyway, I was there having a great time, and that got me thinking as I was looking at all these pipes, I need to replace my Meerschaum pipe. I bought a new pipe. Now, I don't want to repeat this mistake, so I got a pipe that doesn't have a screw-in stem. I decided to get a pipe from IMP Meerschaum. So I paid slightly more money, I should say double the price. This is gonna be about $250, but it doesn't have a screw-in stem. So I am very excited. So without further ado, let's get into the close-up of me opening this beautiful box. Let's get into it. So I bought this from meerschaummarket.com and I'm excited. Here we go. Okay, so lots of wrap here, which is good. Gonna keep my pipe protected. Oh boy, I'm excited. Here we go. Whoa, wow, look at that case. Let's see, what does this say? Meerschaum Market. What is Meerschaum? Okay, I'll have to read that later. All right, let's open this bad boy up. Whoa, wow, look at that. That is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. That is more beautiful than the pictures showed. It's a little bit small, but that's okay. I knew it was gonna be small. It's about 5 inches long.
Do you smoke after sex?
I don't know, baby, I never looked.
About the same size about the same length as my other pipe. Let's see this. So it's a little bit smaller bowl, a hair smaller, but just about the same length as my other one. But wow, look at that beautiful mouthpiece. It almost has a shine to it. In the pictures it looked nice, but man, this is more beautiful in person. The best part about Meerschaum pipes is they start to color and become more beautiful the more you smoke them. So as you can see, my old pipe started to color before it broke. All right, so I want to show you how this stem fits into the shank. So like I said, the last one that I had was a screw-in stem, but this one, it is a push-in stem similar to a briar pipe. So there's no screws. It's got plastic insert, and then this simply, you push in with the twisting motion and it goes right in beautifully. I'm gonna twist it just a little bit more. Wow, I love that mouthpiece, how it flares out like that, and I love the nice design here. Gorgeous. All right, back to the full body shot. I wanted to show you guys the pipe in my mouth, so here we go. As you can see, it's not too big. Comparing this to one of my full-size briar pipes, here's one of my briar pipes. This is a full-size pipe, whereas this is about 5 inches. So you can see the difference. The good thing about briar is first of all, it's beautiful. Second of all, it burns well, but I will say it burns better for me in a full-size, like 6 inches long pipe. I have a small briar pipe here, and I have to smoke it very carefully or else it gets a little bit too hot. So when it comes to briar, I prefer a full-sized pipe, but because Meerschaum is so amazing, it's so porous that it absorbs heat and moisture so well that even though it's a smaller sized pipe, it smokes beautifully. And I love the fact that this is a classic shape. It's like a classic billiard shape. I wanted a classic shape as opposed to some of the other Meerschaum pipes with a portrait like on the face of the bowl, like a face of a pirate or something like that. They have so many beautiful portraits. The problem though is I feel like if I have such an ornate and fancy pipe that it just isn't gonna match any of my clothes. I need to wear like a suit if I'm gonna pull off such a fancy looking pipe. And therefore, I didn't want a ornate pipe. I just wanted a nice, simple, classy design. What do you think? Should I light it up? Yeah, it's Saturday night. I'm gonna light it up. To christen this pipe, I think I will smoke Purple Cow, which is a very nice blend if you like cigars, because it has a little bit of cigar tobacco in it. So it doesn't taste like a cigar, but it does tickle your cigar flavor palate. All right, so I need to pack my pipe. I usually do the 3-step method, but first I get some tobacco out And I like to look for big annoying stems. I look for the stems if there are any, if there aren't, and if it's not too moist, then I pack my bowl. If it is a little bit moist, I like to leave it on the plate for a little bit. But this seems good. There's a little stem there. I don't like to smoke that. I guess some people do smoke the stems, but I don't like to. So I'll take that out and let's start packing the bowl. Big old stem right there. Let's start smoking. Take a good look. This is the last time this pipe bowl is gonna be pristinely white. I can't wait to see this thing start coloring, and I will be sure to share the coloring process with you guys. I love this pipe. One of the best things about Meerschaum is that it's very lightweight. So clenching is a lot easier with a Meerschaum pipe in general than a briar pipe. And I also really like this fishtail fin mouthpiece. It's really, really easy to fit in your mouth and clench. Very happy with this pipe so far. Very, very cool, dry smoke. I love it, everybody. Stay tuned to see how this beautiful pipe colors, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you're a cigar smoker and haven't tried a pipe, check them out. And if you're a pipe smoker and haven't tried a cigar, check it out. We can be friends, pipe smokers and cigar smokers. We don't have to fight. We could be on the same team. And with that,